Okay, I was taught once by my grandma how to draw anything. It doesn't matter what you want to draw. It could be anything from a circle to a giant skyscraper. You can draw it. She taught me how to do this. Are people excited? Because this is, you gotta pay attention for this, okay? First, we're gonna start out simple, and I'm gonna teach you how to draw grass, okay? Grass looks like this, okay? It has blades, okay? That's grass, okay? You drive it all along the bottom of your scene. You know, grass doesn't have to be shaped any particular way. It could loop around, could, I don't know, do some funny stuff. It's grass. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so you can draw like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to draw a tree. Now, trees can be a bit complicated, but here's the basic shape. Okay, most trees have a trunk that comes up out of the ground. It has to come out of the ground, so just draw it out of your grass. Trees grow out of the grass. And do this. Yes. Okay. Actually, you know, if you're like me and you're from Florida, there's plenty of trees. You're used to the trees covering the entire sky so you don't get any sunlight, which is why we're not going to have to draw any sun. You're not going to have to draw a sun for this. This is Florida. Okay. No sunlight. Trees block it all. Okay. And so then you can enjoy your day. So that's why I'm going to teach you how to draw a person. A person has a body and a head and two legs and two arms, and that's a person. Okay, get to the more advanced stuff now. About a flower to start. Flowers have three main parts. They'll have a flower, which should be this thingy that you see on top of a flower, because that's the part that actually is being called a flower. It's this thing, okay? And it needs a stem, which is the line thingy that holds it up, and sometimes they'll have roots. Only sometimes. Like normally you get a flower and you won't see these, but it actually has roots. Believe it or not, a flower has roots. If you're really advanced, you can, if you want to take the time to. Okay. Now, the one thing that's missing from this flower is it needs to have petals, like the green kind. They do, they, they're like that, almost, and then like that, okay. You can draw more than one of these. I'll draw some little ones at the top. Normally the smaller ones are at the top. It's important to know. You see what I just did? I got like pell here, pell here, pell here, pell here, pell here. That's how you draw a fern, by the way. This is how you draw a fern, okay? You just zigzag back and forth, but you gotta get farther and farther apart. Okay, see? I just totally drew a fern. Really fast. That's what's great about a bike, is you can go faster than you can in a car. That's a car. Did you know that a sun, a moon, and a star are all the same exact thing? There's no difference between them. Some people, okay, I'm just gonna teach you this though. Some people actually won't recognize it as a sun unless you give him little sun rays. So you gotta go woo, 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 all the way away from there. So that's a sun. And some people don't recognize it as a moon unless you do this. a star. Um, my grandma taught me to just make a point, make a line, and then connect these. That's a star. Hope I'm not overwhelming you, but now I'm going to teach you how to draw an animal. Now this is going to take more time because you got to draw all 4 freaking legs. Now an animal has a body and a head, just like people, only they don't have arms. Their arms are right there. That's their extra legs right there, as you can see them. I'll make him fat. How about that? I'll make him fatter. So I'm just gonna go over him several times. Give him a fatter head. Okay. Now, some animals, actually a lot, have a tail. So you got that squiggly tail there. So you know what kind of animal this is? It's actually a scorpion. Snakes are like scorpions. They're dangerous. So here's a snake. You try it. That's a snake. You could draw a head, but the heads are really hard. I find it easier to just draw a rattle. The rattle is a lot easier than the head, and it'll have, like... So, that's a snake, okay? One final thing. I'll show you how to draw a computer, because most people watching this know what a computer looks like. You need to know how to draw one. You need to draw a computer screen. It's normally a rectangle. Normally a horizontal rectangle. If you have one that's like this, I mean, some people have computer screens like that. I've seen them. I've actually seen them. You know, you got your stuff on there. Actually, that looks like a computer tower. I'll put a button on it. It's the big "do not press me unless you're my big brother" button. Don't push that button. That thing right there. Don't push it unless you get permission to. Okay. Now, a mouse is a circle thing with buttons on it. And it has a wire that goes off to somewhere, like, into here. And here's a keyboard. I'm using a laptop. It's not like this, okay? None of this stuff. This thing's not here, okay? Okay, that's a no-no. You don't draw that for a computer that's not laptop. So here's a keyboard. You see how I do this grid? Like, bam, I just made 8 buttons. It's really fast. You can go ahead and write the letters on here, but this is like a laptop with really low disk space, and I don't have much time, so I'm gonna have to end this video soon. But I hope that you liked my tutorial on how to draw anything. Okay, normally you draw what's on the screen. So, here's what's on the screen right here. Oh, crap. Oh, no.